Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a birthday card with the help of my Big Shot. And I just realized I've got this turned around the wrong way. There we go. The first thing I'm going to do is take a piece of crumb cake and the wood grain embossing folder, and I'm going to emboss this wood grain onto the strip. So I've got my multi-purpose platform, bottom standard cutting pad. I've got my folder with the crumb cake inside, top standard cutting pad, and then I'm going to run it through the Big Shot. And this is going to become a layer for the front of my card. And there you go. Hopefully you can see the beautiful wood grain embossed image. I'm going to put my multi-purpose platform away. I'm done with that. And I'm going to get set up to do some die cutting next. To help me finish this card off, I'm going to use a brand new stamp set. It's actually a bundle called Best Birds. And I'm going to use some of the images from this stamp set on this scrap piece of very vanilla cardstock. I'm going to take one of the birds in the stamp set and I'm going to ink it up using my basic black, the archival black, and I'm going to stamp it down. The next thing I'm going to do is take the happy birthday image from the same stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that onto a scrap piece of crumb cake cardstock. And then the final thing I'm going to do is take a piece of old olive cardstock, and there's a branch image in the stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that using old olive onto old olive. Like so. And then I am going to do some die cutting. Before I do that though, I think before I die cut the bird out, I'm going to bring in some Watermelon Wonder ink and my blender pen. And I'm just going to add a touch of the rosy color to the bottom of the bird. And then I'll clean that off. And I'm going to bring in crumb cake, and I'm going to add some crumb cake color to the bird as well, just so that he matches just a little bit better to the colors that I'm using on this card. So when you use a blender pen, you're going to use a circular motion, and that helps to blend the colors in together. And you don't end up with streaks then. Okay. I think I'll add just a little bit of the Watermelon Wonder again. There we go. All right, so now it's time to do some die cutting. I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform this time, my bottom standard cutting pad, and I'm just going to trim this bird away from my cardstock. There we go. And then I'm going to put the bird framelit on top. Just move that up a little bit. And then I'm going to also trim the happy birthday The reason I'm doing this is so that I can do one sort of die cut all at the same time. And I'm going to put the happy birthday with, this is a brand new set of framelits. They're called the Layering Circles Framelits dies. They're amazing. You have so many circles and so many possibilities for layering. It's fantastic. I don't know how many are in the set. I'll make sure it comes up on the screen though. And then I have a basic black layer with a scallop framelit. And then let's see if I can, no, I think I'm going to have to do 2 sessions of die cuts. There we go. All right, so that I have the scallop circle, I have that beautiful bird, and I've got the happy birthday. And then the last thing I'm going to do is bring in the branch framelit and die cut the branch that I stamped. Let's just move this a little bit. There we go. Hold that down while I run it through. There we go, quick and easy, no fussy cutting involved there at all. All right, so now it's time to put the card together. My card base is going to be the crumb cake, and then I've got a layer of basic black. But before I do that, there's this kind of crisscross image that's also part of the Best Birds stamp set. And what I'm going to do is bring in my crumb cake. And I'm going to do a bit of stamping off because I want the background to be subtle. I don't want it to be really bold. So I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm going to stamp off onto a scrap piece, and then I'm going to stamp it down. So I'm going to ink it up again, stamp off, stamp down, ink it up again, stamp off, stamp down, and so on. And there we go. There's the background for the card. And then I'm going to add a layer of basic black. There we go. And then remember the wood grain? I'm going to bring that in next. That's going to go as a layer, like so. And then I have somewhere, I've put my scallop black circle. Here it is. I'm going to put that next. That's going to be up here, like so. And then I am going to put the branch next. And then I'm going to bring in my bird, and to attach my bird, I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. Maybe I'll put 2 on the bird. Like so. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Stampin' Dimensional on the happy birthday little scallop image, and I will put it like that. And there we go. My card is completed. Quick and easy with the help of my Big Shot and some of my framelits. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for all of the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, don't forget to sign up for my free newsletters. I send a newsletter each week with a new project idea. And don't miss my For Your Inspiration FYI Club. It's also posted on my blog. I'm Terri. I am nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.